Andre, do you remember the Toyota Venza? It kind of looked like a giant beluga whale with this big maw that was sucking in plankton.
Well, of course I remember it because
Well, forget about it. Just forget about it. It's gone. Just forget about it. This is the new Toyota Crown Signia for 2025, and it sort of kind of replaces the old Venza. And the question I've been asking myself, dude, is this an SUV? Is this a tall sedan? Or is it both?
Or is it some sort of a tall wagon? I mean, but it's also premium, so it's got a lot going on.
Yeah, and at the end of this video, we'll tell you how much this bad boy costs. But I'll tell you something right away that is interesting. So I was at the Tokyo Motor Show, Andre, last year, and Toyota does this thing, and it's not just Toyota, it's also all the Japanese manufacturers, where they build very tall sedans. And you know why that is?
Well, because people in slightly advanced age, they can get in and out, right?
No, it's for old farts like me who need to be able to, get in and out of the car without having to use a lot of leg muscles. So basically the idea is you kind of just fold your feet down here, and next thing you know, look, you're standing.
Easy.
Yeah, you're like, just basically a half a step from standing and getting out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And actually in Japan that makes a lot of sense because the population is aging. And in America, does that make sense? We don't know, but we will, I guess, find out. So the Crown has been around a long time in Japan as like the ultimate luxury vehicle that like the gangsters used to drive.
Well, there's also the Century over there as well, right? But the Crown actually was the first car that Toyota imported to the US, but that was 6 or 7 decades ago.
And it was a sedan, and it was like kind of frilly, but now this is a completely different Crown. It's like I say, this weird mishmash of sedan, crossover, and station wagon. And in this video, we're gonna kind of crawl through it. We're gonna show you everything about it, and at the end, we're gonna tell you how much it costs. My first impression is, I love this color, dude.
This is called Finish Line Red.
This is like a hot color. Oh,
racy.
My fingers are burning from this. I mean, it's a little bit like the Mazda red,
Yeah.
What is that? Crystal Soul Metallic red. It's got a little bit of that in it. I'm sure I said that wrong, but close enough. And it's kind of a hotter chili pepper version of that.
Chili pepper. Let me pop the hood so we can look underneath.
Now, I'm sure people out there are asking, is this a hybrid? And the answer is
yes.
Of course it's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid all the time. This is basically the only way you can get it. It's a 2.5 liter gasoline 4-cylinder with a hybrid system, and you can see, of course, the orange wiring right there.
And unfortunately, 3 letters that we don't like to hear, but I'm getting used to it because every car has it now, especially ones that are meant to be fuel efficient. And that, of course, is a CVT.
Yes, and 240 horsepower, which should be enough. I mean, it's kind of a larger vehicle. It's a relatively heavy vehicle. So 240 horsepower sounds kind of adequate.
And if that powertrain sounds familiar, it's because it's in the new Camry. Now, we are doing a little bit of time traveling in this video.
Sure.
Today is actually April 8th, but there's an embargo. So you're watching this when, Andre?
June 6th? Hello.
Right. Yeah,
it's summertime.
It's a month from now, yeah.
2 months from now.
2 months from now. You guys are by the pool enjoying it. We're just getting, ready for spring. So it is a little weird. And we've kind of changed the format of our videos recently, and that is we figure if we can't be good, we can be long.
Yes.
Is that fair?
I love that. Also, you know what?
And casual.
So the styling is kind of different on this one from some of the other Toyota vehicles, but a lot of manufacturers have been doing this, where they put the main headlamp a little bit lower and the signature light goes above it. This almost looks like a Chevy Blazer to me.
Yeah, so Toyota's got this design language now where you've got this kind of like half U-shaped, leaned over letter for their light. You see it in the Camry, and here you see a stylized version of it in the Crown, and I like it. I think it's good, dude.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't have that huge like opening maw. It's still a little bit of the maw, but most of it has now been kind of gently covered up with either texture or with color, so it's not as pronounced. It doesn't feel like it's about to eat your family for lunch.
It's toned down for sure.
It is toned down. Now let's look at some of the kind of practical aspects of this vehicle. So, like I was saying, is it a sedan? Is it a station wagon? Is it a crossover? Well, it's got a hatch.
Yep.
And it's got a lot of room, dude.
And it's a 2-row, so
Yeah.
it's not a 3-row. But it's got quite a clever system. So, of course, you could, this is not new. I mean, some other vehicles have this system where you could fold the seats down. But they say, with the little extension that I can show you.
Yeah, you go. I'll film you show.
All right, so let me move the front seat forward.
Okay.
There's a little bit of acrobatics.
Did you do show and tell when you were a kid?
Yes.
This is kind of like show and tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the front seat moved forward, there's a little bit of an extension here. So you can see you can kind of load long items in here.
Do you want to be the one that tries to lay down?
Yeah, they say 6'5".
And you're 6'3".
Yeah.
So it's a good test. So in you go, Andre.
Okay.
If you're going to be camping, here, let me move this bag for you.
Hold on. Let me.
so
let me move it on the side.
And let's
here.
remove this guy too.
What if I break it?
You won't break it. You know, I think most people take those out and throw them in their garage, and they're never seen again.
Yeah, little tonneau covers.
Yeah, I know. For the back.
All right, let me.
Oh, I got a bad butt shot.
Oh,
Andre.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, viewers.
You got more than you bargained for.
Yeah, I didn't get a belly shot though, so that's good. So what do you think? Can you fit? Here,
Well,
I'll
what
close it
about
up.
my legs?
Yeah. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's do the test. All right, here we go. All right. See if it'll close. You kind of got your legs crooked.
It closed. It closed. Well, I mean, I can move this seat a little bit further.
Yeah. I'll let you out. So let me ask you this. Do you feel like this is a car for you or for your dad? Who's in his 70s, by the way.
I don't think my dad, Roman, I don't think my dad wants to lay down in a wagon. I don't think he's, ready for that.
No, I know he's not like going to take a nap in the thing, but do you think this is something that your dad would like resonate with?
I think so.
Yeah?
It's got all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It's got efficiency.
Okay.
They say up to 38
MPG?
MPG, which is for a vehicle this size, actually pretty good efficiency. And 240 horsepower. So yeah, why not?
Manufacturer estimated 0 to 60 time. Can you guess?
6.9.
Close. 7.1. That's almost like on the nose.
Okay.
I don't think you could tell 0.2 of a second. Some other interesting things about it, of course, is that it's a hybrid. It's all-wheel drive, which you already mentioned. It's got a 12.3-inch Toyota audio multimedia display with an 11-speaker JBL premium audio, including subwoofer, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, this is kind of a premium vehicle, so it's really not in the same space as like the current Highlander, right?
Yeah. So of course, Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, and this is interesting. So it starts at $47,999, basically $48,000. But look at this, it's got Safety Connect and Drive Connect. So I didn't know this is a subscription service that includes emergency assist button, like OnStart.
Yeah.
But this Drive Connect 1-year subscription includes cloud navigation with Google Points of Interest. Wouldn't you get that on your phone?
Yeah, you could get it. So, but many manufacturers are going to this subscription model for different features.
And you just gave them the price, so
Oh, sorry, I blew it.
$51,675. That's okay.
So it's kind of it's a bit pricey, Roman.
It is a bit pricey, yeah. And now, of course, there's one thing left to do, and that is get behind the wheel and show you the interior and find out how it drives. Interior black, a little dour again. Come on, manufacturers, give us some color. This vibrant red, finish line red, why can't you bring just like a touch?
Maybe like a little line.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little hint of it inside. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? We have a giant sunroof.
We do have a panoramic roof.
We have different drive modes, of course. Let's see what those do. So we have Eco, Normal, Sport, and Custom. Let's do Sport. Why
Sport.
not? Let's go sporty, yeah.
Let's go. Let's
And then
have
you
some
have
fun.
real buttons, right? A Qi wireless charger, USB-C ports, kind of a standard Toyota steering wheel with paddle controls that don't do a heck of a lot.
Oh, Roman, look, there's some sheep.
Those are really woolly.
Yeah.
Woolly! Look at those guys. Holy cow.
They need to be shaved.
Oh, they must be hot. It's getting hot out there. It's 64. Holy cow. So, nice fat steering wheel. Let's see what it's like when we give it the beans. Floored. Shift. Come on, shift. Shift. I say shift. Shift.
Well, use your
Shift.
pedal.
It didn't shift. It won't
No,
shift, Andre. Dang you, Crown. Dang you. Whoa. I said shift. You could try the pedal. There we go. Oh,
Wow.
It gives you like little numbers.
D3, D4.
Yeah, so it's a 5-speed, Andre. 5-speed CVT.
Like the current
Yeah.
4Runner.
Oh, but it's not doing anything. I'm in 2, I'm in 1 now. I think that's a suggestion. But there is a Sport. Go back. Now I'm in S3, Andre.
Ooh.
Oh, it said driver detracted. Of course I'm detracted. I'm reviewing this dang thing. Should know that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
So it's maybe not the most high performance machine, right? It's not meant to be a high performance
no, it's meant
model.
it's meant to be comfortable, luxurious, and reliable. Knowing Toyota.
But here's a question I have: is there's another Signia on the road.
Yeah, white is really nice. I'm a fan of those pearlescent
What about
whites.
Lexus, dude? If you're reaching into the $50,000 range, I mean, you're kind of. I mean, it's not RX, definitely. RX is higher on price, right? But you're almost
it's,
encroaching.
But it's RX sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like NX, right? This is definitely an RX sized vehicle. Yeah, I don't know.
So you're almost approaching Lexus territory here.
Yeah, maybe Toyota thinks that people just want Lexus so much that, you know what I mean, that it doesn't really matter in terms of the badge on the car, because if you want a Lexus, you're going to go for a Lexus, no matter if the Toyota is a little bit cheaper. But I actually, Tommy and I recently drove the RX, the new hybrid version of it.
Yeah.
I like this better. I do. Yeah.
Really, you're more comfy?
Yeah, it's just more comfy. And the main reason for that is the Lexus, they've gone to these like push button, as everybody's doing, right? Doors, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's very frustrating to open these. These have the good old standard little door handle.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to open it while I'm driving around the bend.
I don't know if it'll let you, but it does have all the safety security systems, driver assistance systems, self-driving at slow speeds. There's a sensor right there watching your eyes.
Yeah. I'm also
adaptive cruise.
I'm also betting the demographic for this is, retirement age-ish. In other words, me.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
are you breaking news today?
I should be. No, I'm not retiring yet. I should be vibing with this thing, and I've got some time yet. But it's very comfortable. The only thing that I think takes away from that is it is very sloped, like the new Prius, right?
Yeah.
So I'm tall. I'm kind of looking almost into the top of the A-pillar. Not quite, but a little bit.
Our heads are not touching, but almost.
Yeah, and I've got the seat as far down as it will go. And in terms of like driving dynamics, it's not a car that makes you want to drive fast.
More relaxed.
There's no part of me that like, hey, I need to go and carve this corner because I want to feel the dynamics of the Crown Signia. There's just nothing of that context.
Even in sport mode.
No.
You're not like, it's not F Sport Lexus where it's kind of go, go, go.
No.
Kind of a little bit more high strung.
But having said that, it's not, roly-poly. They do a good job of blending the brakes with the regen. You said there is one difference, and that is the battery chemistry in this?
Yeah, so this is still using nickel metal hydride.
Yeah.
Of course, like you mentioned the Camry, right? Very similar system, also all-wheel drive, but using lithium chemistry in the new Camry. This is nickel metal hydride. And this is a tried and true technology. Toyota has been using it for years. I mean, since the first iteration of the Prius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And those batteries, in Priuses, I was talking to a taxi cab driver in Vancouver. They're telling me they didn't have to replace the big battery, not the 12 volt, the big battery, for 250,000 miles. That's how long they last.
Yeah, it's a very durable system.
Yeah, so Toyota's got that kind of figured out. Now we are coming back to where we picked this car up from here in San Diego on the program, and there are different colors. So shall we show them the different colors of this vehicle? Well,
yeah. Let's see what's available.
Yeah, because we saw that white one, but there's like a hero color, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
How do you feel? Do you feel comfy?
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
And the rear seat is also humongous.
I can road trip this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
There's this beautiful white we saw, different wheel options. There's, of course, Roman. What is this color called? I'm trying to...
It's Storm Cloud.
Storm Cloud?
Storm Cloud.
Storm Cloud, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Roman.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Jess.
Nice to meet you, Jess. What's your job with Toyota?
I'm the senior planner.
Are you really? So
Yes.
you were responsible
For the
this?
Signia.
For the Crown Signia.
All right, here, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
Sure.
All right, so this was the premises of the video. Is it a sedan, is it a crossover, or is it both?
So the way that we are segmenting it, it's going to be a 2-row midsize SUV. So sitting in the same segment that urban city as Venza would. But yeah, 2-row midsize. I know it looks like a wagon. People want to call it a wagon, they absolutely can. But when it comes to our industry reporting, 2-row midsize SUV.
We never called it a wagon. I never felt it was a wagon.
You never did?
No. But you could be right.
It's 7.5 inches longer than the Venza.
Really?
And so, yeah, the ground clearance is low.
And is this something that's built in Japan?
Yes, it's built at the Tatsumi plant, which is also where the Crown sedan is built. So they're built on the same TNGA platform with K.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So basically, it's got the underpinning of the Crown.
If you didn't know, from the B pillar forward, it's exactly identical to the Crown sedan.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. But with now with more room.
In the cargo space.
In the cargo space. Exactly
Yeah.
right.
So we're still looking at about 6.5 feet in the cargo space when that second row.
Yeah, I like that little extender that you can kind of flip forward. Yeah.
Yeah, the extension board. That's a nice feature, and it seems pretty unique as
Yeah,
well.
I've never seen it before, yeah. All right, well, thank you very much, Jessica. I appreciate it. Guys, there you have it. What color is your favorite? I got to go with the red, dude.
I think, yeah, I'm still partial to that. Yeah, the red, the finish line red, right?
Yep. And then in the comments below, if you're curious about the sheep, just leave us a comment and we'll...
It's a long story.
It's a long story, believe me. It's a long story. All right. See you next time. Ciao.